Hey everybody, it's Dr. Nicole Friels here at Macy's today. I am starting out with a very popular shoe called Skechers. I'm sure everyone has heard of it. I have a ton of people that have foot issues with this shoe, so I hate to say it too loudly, but the sole of it's nice and soft. Not nice and soft, it's really soft. This is not going to support your shoe. You know how I feel about soles like this, so it just makes it worse. Okay, so if you have pain to the ball of your foot, like right in this area, or bunions or hammer toes, this shoe is going to force them to shift, or they're going to shift because they're compensating more because of lack of flexibility. We talked about before about the brain of the foot, which is the rear foot. If you don't stabilize that, then the forefoot, the rest of it, has to compensate for that. So again, do the twist test. This is pretty simple. Okay, this is not a good shoe, move on. The majority of Skechers have that soft sole. Not so much as this, but you'll see the blocks on the bottom just kind of like the On brand too. That is not a stable shoe. Here's one that is stable. Look at this. Probably one of the first ones I've seen that is stable. So I do approve of this one. The sole of it, a lot of them have this air foam type thing. This wears out. I don't see people that can successfully wear these shoes for very long. You know, they think, and I know what you're looking for. You're looking for that cushion on the bottom that's going to give you some extra shock absorption. So just keep in mind, it can't be flexible. There are many, many shoe brands out there that have that feature that you're looking for. It's just not Skechers. Okay, same thing. All these air, this one's firmer. It's better. And anything like this, you know, again, it's pretty simple once you start knowing what to look for in terms of the structure of the shoe, that you can easily, I can look at and be like, this isn't comfortable. This isn't going to be comfortable. This is going to be flexible. So let's take a peek over. I do love the booties that this appears it has a wedge built into it. Let's see what brand this is. This is Collage, waterproof. Love the sole. The wedge isn't too high at all. This will be a really comfortable shoe for you and nice for the winter because it's got a nice layer of, I don't know, some kind of UGG-like material on the inside. So highly recommend this one. This is an Easy Spirit, the popular shoe. Easy Spirits are known to be really comfortable, and we have a lot of patients that try to wear these. When I say try, the reason they have a hard time is because they don't have any rear foot support here. So again, that rear foot's wobbling, and so they kind of are just having a difficult time walking normally because those toes grip to keep this shoe on. Do yourself a favor, have that rear foot support, something with a zip up, anything that's going to give your rear foot stability. So Easy Spirit has a lot of those clog type things that are going to exacerbate any foot issue. Let's move on down to the boots because it is fall season and I really want some new boots. Let's see. Now, you know I love a Tom shoe. Here's a couple. Unfortunately, this one is a little too high. I love that it has a back strap, and I love the sole of it. It's a little soft. It's not too hard, which is good. This is another cushy. This tennis shoe bottom with the casual top is becoming ever more popular, which I love because they're comfortable. Another booty, love this. Heel isn't too high at all, so I think this will be a great shoe for you, and it's a rubber sole. So, looks good. Here's a cute little wedge. The pitch on it, you can see right here. Now it doesn't have a built-in platform, so be really careful. Think about the angle from here to here. That is this is the ball of the foot. If you have any pain down here, bunion, it's gonna make it worse. So drop that heel down, get back further on the heel so you're walking more normal heel to toe as opposed to walking like a horse where you're walking on the ball of your foot. Okay. Let's take a look into some boots.
Honestly, ma'am, we can't keep those in stock.
Okay, here's some cute stuff. Here is Kate Spade. Oh, actually, this is Lucky brand, of course. You know I'm always gravitating towards that brand. The sole of it's nice and cushy. It's a rubber sole. And then it doesn't have a lot of rear foot support, but I think you're fine with it as long as you're at this type of height. If you go into this type of height, I think you're gonna have a lot more instability. So be careful. This is Born excellent. Rubber sole, excellent. You know, I see this shoe popping up more and more. It's the BOC. There are some definitely good brands out there. However, you want to avoid a clog, as you know. Plus, if it has a heel, again, it's going to encourage ankle joint instability. So you want to drop that down. Keep that in mind. So we want something to really lock in that rear foot. This might be a BOC. Nope, no, it's Lucky brand. It's just because they're so smart about their design. They actually have rain boots now, apparently. Those are waterproof. Born, another excellent one. Ooh, see, that's why you gotta test them. Why do this? It's too much flexibility in the forefoot. So if you have any issues here or hammer toes, you're really gonna create some tendonitis or neuromas. I'm sure you've heard of that type of shoe. So again, test it. Look at that, not good. And plus, I mean, if you add the number one, you have a heel, and then when you walk, you're gonna do this. You're gonna have issues. What else? Man, I mean, booties are everywhere. You can clearly tell what is in style this season. It's okay. Let's try to avoid this style of shoe, this stiletto. Again, you're just kind of wobbling. And when I see stilettos, I see a lot of pointy toes. I don't know if they go hand in hand or what, but overall, this type of design is not the best for our patients. So keep that in mind when you are shoe shopping. If you see a stiletto, keep walking. I don't even bother stopping because I know I'm not gonna be able to wear that comfortably. All right. There's new brands here I don't even know of. I feel like they're coming up every, this would be a great travel shoe. Patricia Nash, nope. See, even I get fooled sometimes. All right, let's get into some winter shoes. So they have got a ton of boots out. And again, a whole other thing of booties. I think you guys have the general theme of what to look for and what to avoid when buying this type of shoe. Believe it or not, this would actually be really comfortable. This is Cliff's, and it's only it's $109. But the sole of it's nice and rubbery, so I think you'd find it very comfortable as opposed to like a really hard sole shoe. So let's look at boots. Now, the only thing I don't care about Macy's is everything's kind of mixed in, so you don't really know what brand is what. This is American Rag, $100. I think this will be great. I think it'd be just fine. One thing, if you have larger calves though, and you don't have that full zip up, and you don't have an option to do an extender, because you can always do that, I think you might have a difficult time. And I've noticed ones that kind of stop here, I have a hard time wiggling my foot in there. I don't know, it just, I feel like from a design perspective, there are other shoes out there with that full zip that will make it much more comfortable for you. Okay. Style and Company, $50. This isn't going to be comfortable. So when you're looking at boots, you're probably going to spend, unless you get a sale, close to $100. So if you're finding a pair of shoes for like $25, it's probably because they're not good and they can't get rid of them because they're uncomfortable. Well, looky here. So this is a new type of shoe because they have added the Skechers bottom to this shoe. And so again, this is not gonna be comfortable, and plus this material is gonna break down. So you're spending, how much is this shoe? $120 on a shoe that will not last you. Now, unlike this one, this is good. And this is from FitFlop. I know you guys love those flip-flops from this brand. So they have shoes, who knew? Okay, as you can see, they've got tons. We know what to avoid, and we know what is acceptable. So I think we've done a pretty good job of showcasing what Macy's has to offer in terms of their fall selection. There's a lot more that's around. So I think overall it'll be a pretty good stop for you. Don't forget, like the video, subscribe to our channel, and comment below if you have any questions about any shoes or any shoes that you love that you want me to talk about to educate everybody else, or maybe give them a try. I have purchased shoes before for patients and people that are watching that want me to test them before they buy them, and I'm happy to do that because I want to get you the best possible shoe that's comfortable. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.